This is INCRadio DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Good afternoon and good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to INC Radio on another lovely weekend. I'm Taylor Joy Lagpakan from the local congregation of Temecula Valley.
And I am Hannah Limon from the local congregation of Chula Vista, and you are watching and listening to
INCradio
San Diego.
Thank you so much for joining us here on a beautiful Saturday morning in San Diego. We have a special broadcast prepared for everyone today. I know every so often here on INCradio San Diego, we love to commemorate the special milestones and momentous occasions of the local congregations in our district. And today we are doing just that. Hannah, what are we commemorating today?
Well, we're actually here live in studio at the local congregation of Temecula Valley, and we are celebrating 20 towards victory. So happy 20th anniversary.
20 years to Temecula Valley. I'm so excited for the show today, especially being from Temecula Valley, growing up here. So with us in studio today, we have a special guest who's one of the pioneers of Temecula, has been here for ages and ages, and we're going to learn more about Temecula and what has happened in these past 20 years towards victory. But before we jump into that discussion, as always, be sure to like this video on YouTube and subscribe to the INC Radio YouTube channel if you have not already done so. While you're at it, share the link to view this show today with your friends and family so they can also learn a little bit more about Temecula. And how else can people be involved in our show today, Hannah?
So while we are here live during our show, you can leave comments, you can say hi, or tell us where you're from, such as your local congregation. So here are the locals that you can give a local shout out to. And of course, we will reveal our local shout out challenge winners towards the end of our show.
Yes. Alrighty. So without further ado, we're going to jump into our discussion. Temecula Valley 20 towards victory. As I mentioned earlier, we do have a special guest joining us today. I'm going to ask him to come on up and join us now while I introduce him. Everyone, please join me in welcoming Brother Leo Jamok.
Welcome, po. Welcome.
Yay! Hello, Brother Leo. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning po. Good morning, everyone. I'm doing just great. A little
Good.
bit nervous, but
No,
I'm
don't
here.
be.
We will take care of you here, brother.
We got you.
Yes.
Thank you
And
po.
yes, in case anyone who is tuning in has not had the pleasure of meeting you yet, would you like to introduce yourself to everyone tuning in? You can talk about what offices you hold and maybe how long have you been in Temecula?
Well, pretty much I've been here ever since we started. So for now, I'm one of the head deacon, third head deacon, pretty much taking care of finance department and also choir.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of challenge for me. I've been here more than 003.
At least 20 years for
20
sure.
20 years, yes.
At least.
No, because we started from business, so
That's right.
we've been started there, and we have a lot of things that we need to get done.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, we were successful being here.
Yeah.
We started as GWS, and then we become local, and
Yeah.
then
From a group
with
worship
God
service.
blessing, yes, correct. So so I have a lot of things that experience and pretty
Yeah.
much want to share to everyone. So
Exciting.
that's what we're going to do today.
Yes.
We're going to explain everything.
And
We are
that's
so
20
excited.
years of experience.
Yes.
So
Wow.
we're here for the talks. So, of course, we have our first chat question for those who are tuning in with us, especially those who know the local congregation of Temecula Valley, or you are from here. So who do you know from Temecula Valley? Give them a shout out. Or even give a shout out to our special guests here.
Yes.
So please let us know, and we'll read off those names later.
Yes.
Now on to our discussion, Taylor.
Yes. So, Brother Leo, what we wanted to ask you first was,
Okay.
what's one of your favorite memories from the past 20 years of Temecula Valley?
Wow, 20 years is a lot of experience and good memories and favorite memories that I have.
Very true.
But the top list, number one, not only for me, but for the rest of the brethren here in Temecula,
Hmm.
is our chapel dedications, which is January 25th, 2014.
That's right.
Same year as centennial
Yes.
anniversary
Hmm.
of the Church of Christ, which is really, really a good experience for me. I'm really thankful to God giving me that opportunity to perform and also witness Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our
Yes.
executive minister, to preach
That's right.
in our chapel. And that's really an awesome
Wow,
privilege.
look at that. I love those light fixtures we see
Very
there.
much.
Yes.
And
they're-
pretty much before that, even when we are past already for the renovation of this chapel,
Hmm.
it's really heartwarming to see our brethren come
Yeah.
together, whether you're officers, whether you're officers, whether you're a member,
Yeah.
they come together and to support our things that we need to get done to get the renovation completed.
Yes.
So for that, um, even in the eve of the dedication,
Yeah.
our brethren are still here in late evening.
Right. The night before.
Trying to
I've
trying
heard
to complete
stories about
everything that,
that,
we need
yes.
to get done.
Yeah.
And we as leaders, we beg and ask them to please go home, take a rest,
Mhm.
and come back the next day because we will be here for the dedications.
Of course.
And even then, they still just went home, take a shower, and then we're back here
Yeah.
after that. You see how tired they are. They put so much sacrifice on it. But after the dedications, you just see their face.
Yeah.
They're all happy. They're all inspired.
Everyone.
And we are very thankful for that.
Yes. I'm so
That's-
glad you mentioned that, Paul.
Yes.
Yes. The chapel dedication.
Correct. That's number one, not only for me, but for everyone.
For
in
sure.
Temecula.
I will agree. I remember you brought so many memories back to me as you were talking about that. I remember I was only 14 at the time, but I remember my family was at the chapel. So many of us young kids were at the chapel with
Correct.
our parents because they were so eager to help complete everything before the day of our dedication. And
Correct.
that feeling is so memorable and will stay with me forever. And I know for everyone who was there, there's no word that can perfectly describe that feeling. It just felt amazing.
Amazing. Really,
Yes.
really, really blessed.
Mhm. I love it. And let's also see what some of our viewers and listeners have been saying in the live chat. From Lila Joyce Jomok. Oh, sounds familiar.
Hello,
That's my
family.
twin daughter.
Yeah. She says, "Morning, everyone. Happy anniversary to Temecula Valley." Yes, happy anniversary
Yes.
indeed.
And from Hazel, happy anniversary to Temecula Valley.
Thank you very much. And from Lily Jomok,
Oh,
the
another
twin.
family.
Ooh, other twins.
Happy anniversary to the local congregation of Temecula Valley. Shout out to my dad and Area 2. I'm in Area 2. Viewing from Hemet.
And from Alex Ariola, greetings, brethren from Signal Hill, District of Orange County, California. Hashtag OCC. Oh, welcome
Thank you for tuning
to our
in.
fellow neighbors.
From from Sister Jennifer Trinidad. Happy anniversary to Temecula. She's tuning in from the local congregation of Long Beach in Orange County, California.
And from Diane Ocampo, hi, Dad. G2G, we love you. It's probably a little inside joke. I'm not quite sure.
That's
From
my daughter-in-law.
oh,
Okay, happy to hear that. And who else do we have here, Taylor?
from Merle Schneitzer. I'm so sorry. There were a lot of letters in that. I hope I did my best with that. Good morning from NSD.
And from, familiar name, Christy Lakpakan.
Yeah.
Happy 20th anniversary to Temecula Valley.
Ooh, I love the Temecula representation in the live chat today. Also from Patrick Molina, I know all of the Kadiva officers at the local congregation of Temecula Valley. Miss y'all. We miss you too, Brother Patrick.
Yes, and he's
Yes.
from Menifee.
Menifee.
I
Yes.
apologize.
Kadiva president
Yes.
in Menifee.
Menifee.
All right. shall we ask the live chat another question?
Yes. So again, please make sure to leave it in the live chat, and we'll get to it during our show. Have you ever been to the city of Temecula? What do you think of the city? So a little advantage for our fellow residents. So
Yeah.
if you have any fellow spots we need to visit, let us know. I mean, I came from all the way down south, so let us know about the city of Temecula.
I'm sure you would say that Temecula is a lot hotter.
I would say yes,
part of the
or
district.
colder, depending on the season.
Depending on the season.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm curious to see what everyone else says. And while everyone does that, Brother Leo, we were
Yes.
also wondering, what are some? Oh, actually, sorry. This is the perfect time. Actually, we wanted to talk about Temecula while everyone is leaving their comments. We have a short video clip that we wanted to share, highlighting our city, our beautiful city. So I know our tech team wants to show that. Go ahead, take it away. All right, love it. I love seeing those highlights. I know, Brother Leo, you've been in this area for
Pretty much.
so long, so you already know the beauty of this city.
Correct.
And also, talking about our local congregation and how you were able to witness so many beautiful victories of our local congregation. What are some significant moments or events from Temecula's establishment until now?
It's always been the rapid growth
Yeah.
of the locale.
Mm-hmm.
We have now daughter locales,
Yes, we do.
which are local congregation of Hemet,
That's right.
local congregations of Menifee.
Yes.
We are so thankful and blessed
Yeah.
to having those. And of course, we are still growing.
Very
and
much.
who knows, we might have another dollar.
We could.
It just keeps growing.
Yes, we just keep growing and growing. So
Yes.
I thank God for that, for all that victories.
Yes. Very true. And did you have anything?
No,
or-
I agree. Within the years from the district's establishment, and then even with Temecula Valley's establishment, it's really, quite a blessing to witness that and seeing all the other locals grow to be their own. So
For sure.
I think that's just the added blessing in our district where we get to see that growth over time.
Absolutely.
Correct.
I like to think back to the earlier days of our local congregation before we had a chapel.
Correct.
Remember, Brother Leo, we used to worship at a recreation center. It was called the Dominigoni. Yes. And do you remember what that was like, having our worship services there? First of all, it was a lot further than from
further.
here.
It's really close to Hemet, actually.
That's true.
It's every time we have worship service there, we have to do a setup. We have to be at least 2 hours early. We have to set up the chairs. We have to set up the podium area. And even our dividers are made of PCB pipe and all
That's
that.
right.
Clothing in blanket or something that we made. Even the offering box. We even have, good thing we have somebody in our local has a little bit of experience in carpentry, so he made those offering box.
Yes.
But the thing is, we always have to carry those back once we're done.
Right.
And due to the time that we spend there, the custodian for the Dominigoni Recreational Center, we have gained her trust.
Yeah.
So they gave us a room to store all the stuff.
Oh, that's good.
So
it helps.
It really helps us, especially setting up the hymn books and everything, and the chairs and the things that we use for the worship service. It's truly a blessing. It's always been like that.
Yeah.
That everything that we need is always being given to us.
Yes. Very true.
Yes.
I
And
love
that's
that.
my vivid memory in that.
Yes. Very vivid.
The hard
we were
work.
pretty much first in, last out.
That's
pretty
right.
much. So,
Hard work
I
during the
remember
humble
those
beginnings.
days.
For
Yes.
sure. Very true. One memory that sticks out to me from those days is, it was kind of a silly one, but whenever we had when the children would be allowed to help like fold the chairs,
Correct.
I remember the brothers would always have competitions to see who could carry the
The
most
most chairs.
and put them away. And I think, looking back, I think they were just trying to impress the girls.
Yes.
Showing out how strong they are.
Well, I mean, it gets the work done,
Yeah.
Oh,
So
right.
Yeah.
very lovely memories.
Yeah, and all those kids now are all Kadiwan.
Yeah, we're all
all
older.
just
now.
just to give you an idea how long is that. So
Yeah.
that's the way it is.
Yes.
They
I
become
love
stronger in more ways than one.
Yes.
Right.
If anything.
I love it. Let's also read what everyone else is saying in the chat. We see lots of action happening.
Yeah.
From Brother Rick Estrellado, happy anniversary to all brethren from Temecula Valley, including those from Hemet and Menifee that were originally from Temecula Valley, and see how Temecula started.
And from Brother Roger Bogowski, great city. They have a lot of eateries, North County, that they don't have in Vista. So yes,
Very
just
true.
a few minutes away or a couple of minutes from Vista. Yes.
Yes. From Deng Taniman, anniversary greetings to Temecula. Shout out to Brother Leo Taylor from Mendoza family of Riverside,
Wow.
Orange County. Thank you so
Hello.
much.
Thank you
Cool.
to our Orange County neighbors. And from Helen Bernardo, happy anniversary to Temecula Valley. Happy to be a member of the local until we had Menifee, now celebrating its first year,
Yes.
first anniversary.
Yeah.
Menifee is our baby.
One of the daughter locals.
Yes. From Helen Bernardo, happy anniversary to Temecula Valley. Oh, sorry.
Same
we just
one,
said
yes.
that. From Amber Vinas, it is a beautiful city. I love that there's a duck pond next to the local of Temecula Valley's chapel. Very
Yep.
true.
You
It's
pass by it, you're
just
not
a
going to
walk
miss
away.
it. Just
Mhm.
down there, right there. That is the one.
That's the one.
The beautiful little pond.
Mhm.
All right. And from Cora Crisostoma from Chula Vista, walking with Scan in Bonita, California. So there is an activity currently going on. They're getting their steps in and cycling around the park. It's a
Yes.
pretty nice day today.
Very fun.
Mhm.
I love it. All right, let's ask the live chat one more question before we start wrapping up our discussion here.
And of course, for those who are new to Temecula or those who are willing to explore some place new, when you're in Temecula, what do you like to do? Whether it's visiting eateries and restaurants, sightseeing, or even stopping by here in the local congregation of Temecula Valley. So let us know.
Yes. And while everyone does that, Brother Leo, as we
Go ahead.
start wrapping up our discussion with you, and thank
Sure.
you for all of these memories you've shared already, we
Mhm.
wanted to know, what do you love most about Temecula?
As far as our chapel locations,
Yeah.
pretty much it's pretty close to everything, like freeway, even restaurants are pretty much everywhere here.
Mhm.
The thing with Temecula, it's the camaraderie of the brethren here.
Yeah.
So if you've been here in Temecula and you registered here in Temecula, you become part of the family. You're not only brethren members, but they treat you like you are actually flesh and blood
Yeah. Family.
family. That's the most important thing. That's the thing I love about Temecula. It's always great to be here.
Yes, I agree
Yeah.
very much. I mean, of course, I'm a little biased because I've only been in Temecula in this district, but yeah, I love how close knit we all feel, and we definitely try to strengthen our bonds with each other.
Pretty much. And if you look at the Temecula far away, it seems to be it's just like a landmark. They can see
Yeah.
it right away.
Yes,
And even the first dedication, same day, we have a lot of neighbor
Mhm.
who came by and look at the chapel,
yes,
and they're really praising the chapel, how beautiful the chapel is, and that's what really stick out to everyone, especially the Temecula members here.
yeah.
They're really, really proud about it.
I'm definitely very
and,
proud.
we're thankful about that, really, and especially to our executive minister, Brother Eduardo Mimna, for making this happen for us,
Yes,
receiving these blessings that we really, really need for everyone
yes.
to be inspired.
Very well said, but thank you so much. And
Yeah.
before we let you go, we want to read one more special comment here from Brother Leon Jomok. Sounds familiar.
That's my son.
Yes.
Oh, little
That's my
family.
oldest.
I wish I could visit Temecula someday. You're from Temecula.
They're right here. Your family.
This is your
Aw.
home. You're always welcome back. But all right. Well, thank you once again, Brother Leo.
Thank you for
This has
having me
been-
here.
This has been amazing. But
Yes.
and before we let you go, do you have any shout outs or greetings you would like to make?
Oh, yeah, please. Shout out especially to my wife, Sister Duma,
Aw.
Emma.
She's also in studio.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
supportive.
and also my children, my twin daughters, Sister Lily, Sister Lila, and Sister Loris, and her husband, Brother Jared,
Mhm.
and my oldest Kuya Leon, and his wife, Sister
Yes.
Diane.
Yes. Who we also heard from earlier
Yes,
in the live
correct.
chat.
So that's the thing. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank
And
you so
shout
much,
out to
Brother Leo.
everyone.
Let's give him a
Yes.
round of applause, everyone. All righty. We'll see you around fun. Thank
Okay.
you again.
All right. Woo. That was just such a,
That was a trip
somber
down memory
trip.
lane.
Yeah, it just makes me miss the experiences of starting from humble beginnings and then, eventually gaining the blessing of one's own place
Absolutely.
to belong in.
Yes. I love it. But of course, we got to move on with our show. Hannah, what's that?
I see something on the horizon.
On the
Yes,
horizon, that's
right
right.
there. Okay, so actually, a past activity that had occurred in our district just last Sunday, we had a casting call for our special musical presentation. You can see some of our fellow auditionees. A lot of new
Ooh.
faces, Taylor.
Oh, so
A
exciting.
lot has surprised me.
Good.
Try not to give spoilers, but yes, it was
I know that
familiar
face.
and another familiar face. Yes, this is.
Oh, and that's your
Who's
face.
that?
You look
Wow.
you look so contemplative, Hannah.
I guess so. I wasn't acting. No, but it was just the talent is you can't miss it. So of course, stay tuned for more details with our upcoming musical evangelical mission.
So exciting. All right. And then coming up, we have tomorrow actually. In the local congregation of National City, they have their 55th anniversary celebration. Woohoo! Another milestone. This will be at 4:30 p.m. It is not too late to sign up and participate in this momentous occasion.
Yes, and of course, you can register at the link there or reach out to your local Christian Family Organization officers. And next Saturday, April 19th, at the Vista Chapel compound, we actually have 3 activities of one.
Yes.
Starting off with our automobile exhibition. So that will be Saturday at 2 p.m. Followed by the collectors convention happening simultaneously. So bring out your collections or look into new collections that you might be interested in. And finally, our Kadiwa get together.
Oh, I'm so excited for this one,
Yes,
Hannah.
so you get to meet other brethren or familiar faces. If you want to take some time to sit down, relax, chat with others.
Mhm.
You never know if you could foster new friendships or current friendships from there.
That's right.
So, of course, come join us. Take a little break, especially with this 3-in-1 activity tape.
3-in-1. That's right.
Yes.
And that is what's on the horizon for the San Diego Satellite Studio. Hannah!
Yes.
Are you hyped?
I am hyped.
What are my hands doing? These are jazz hands. I guess
or
they're my
apply sign language, All right. So why are we so hyped?
We have our shout out challenge winners.
All right. So, of course, in no particular order, we have the top 3 winners from last week. And of course, reminder here to give your shout out. It's not too late for the next week. So, Taylor, starting off with
the local congregation of Menifee.
Menifee. Woo! And then the local congregation of North San Diego.
Yeah.
Oh, and who's on? Next, we
the
have
local congregation of Temecula
Valley. All right.
Very fitting for this
Very, very
show
fitting.
today.
Yes, they're still holding on to that title,
Yes.
especially
so-
for today.
Yes. Of course, you still have time today to shout out your local congregation as much as you can so that you could be part of the top 3 in next week's show. But while you do that, we're going to jump into sunny San Diego.
There you go. Yes. So, of course, just talking about places to visit, places to eat, places to enjoy.
Yes.
And I could actually talk about this because we've been here
Yes, we
one
have.
time, yeah.
delicious Cuban food.
Ooh.
This is located in Old Town Temecula, and in case you didn't know, Cuban cuisine is largely based on Spanish cuisine with influence from India, African, and other Caribbean cuisines.
Yes. So actually, it has some familiar spices,
Yes.
a little bit of heat from Spanish
Mhm.
and African cooking,
Yeah.
maybe some Caribbean influence here and there.
Yeah.
I see some egg tarts and lattes.
Yes, this cafe specifically in Old Town Temecula specializes in delicious cafe drinks like coffees and teas.
And sandwiches.
Sandwiches, as you can see. Cubanos,
Yes,
if you know what
cubanos.
that is.
And plantains or plátanos.
Yes. And their specialty is yuca fries,
Ooh.
which are really...
Is that a type of potato?
I think so, the yuca. But they cut it really thick. So it's like a thick cut fry. And it's delicious. So
Right.
if you're ever in the Temecula area, swing by Old Town Temecula to try some Cuban food.
All right. Now I'm getting hungry for more.
Yeah.
All right. So actually, we do have a few more comments before we close
do.
today. So we didn't forget you all. So shout out to Randall and Olivia Caramel from National City.
Also, shout out to my mom again, who is also shouting out Temecula Valley. And from Hope Chinita, happy 20th anniversary Temecula.
And another familiar name from Brother Juan Lagpacan, TFB Area 2. Hello,
Area
Calillo.
2. Also, from Redinel Robles Rabios, happy anniversary to all brethren in Temecula. Thank you.
From Zenio Campo, good morning, tuning in from the local congregation of Vista.
Thank you for tuning in. Also, again, from, we have one here from Love Co. Hi, Sister Daisy Ocampo.
Oh, there you go. If you're still watching here. And from John Pangalino, good morning from National City. I remember when my family lived in Temecula when we worshiped in the auditorium.
Yeah.
Oh, another
From
trip down memory lane.
In case you didn't know, Brother John was part of those Dominiconi days for a blimping time.
All right. So we have reached the end, Taylor.
Yes, we have. Thank you, everyone, once again for joining us for this very endearing show today. We hope you enjoyed. And before we go, we would like to greet and thank the following individuals who helped make INCRadio San Diego possible. Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Executive Minister. Brother Angelo Arano Manalo, our CEBSI President. Brother Wally Taray, our INCRadio Station Manager.
We also wanted to recognize and thank Brother Matt Capistrano, our Supervising Minister of San Diego County, Brother Alex Oñate, our Assistant Supervising Minister of San Diego County, and Brother Christian Ko, our District Multimedia Advisor.
Up next is INCRadio Sacramento, so stay tuned for their show and join us next week for INCRadio San Diego as we talk about spring cleaning. Get ready to be swept away. Until next time, thank you everyone. Goodbye, stay safe, and we will catch you on the next
Wave.
Bye.
Bye. Happy anniversary to Temecula Valley.
TMV.
22.
Yes.
Oh, it's a little chant.
Yeah, we'll be chanting that at the next meeting.
Ooh.
That'll be it this year.
All right. Yes. To be continued.
Bye, everyone.